Hey guys, welcome or welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, hi, my name is Wabosha and welcome to the Slay Squad. So in November of 2018, Caroline challenged Nelly of Pauline Cosmetics to come up with a lipstick that is suitable enough for the 3 women in her. So basically she wanted something fierce, something subtle for every day, a nude shade and also a reddish purplish shade. So fast forward to present day and the birth of the I Am collection. So the I Am collection is Caroline MUTOKO and Pauline Cosmetics collaboration, and they basically came up with 4 shades. So they have Code Red, Epic Nude, Jungle Fever, and a really dark brown that I honestly do not know the name of and seems not to get as much airtime as the other 3 shades for some reason. So personally, I am a lipstick girl. I think I own a bit too many of them. So when I heard of this new collab, I had to rush out as soon as I could to get my hands on some. They are available at Vivo shops, by the way. And when I got there, they were already sold out. Guys, the lipsticks sold out within 1 week. So we had to leave our names on a book with phone numbers so that they could get back to us as soon as they were restocked. And when I got that text, I sent the money immediately so that I could get a lipstick reserved. So the lipsticks do go for 1800 shillings, as you can see from the receipt that I have here. If it will focus, it is just very white. So here is the receipt. So you can see that I did buy the lipstick myself and it wasn't sent to me. So the shade that I ended up getting was Epic Nude. This is the one that I was really interested in because I really think a nude is really nice and simple for every day. So this is what I naturally gravitated towards. So now let's go ahead and get into the review. So like I said, the pricing is 1800 Kenyan shillings, which is about $18. Locally, I feel like good quality lipsticks start to range from 1500 and above. So for a price point of 1800, it's not that bad, and it's actually the price point of most of the lipsticks that I own. So I think the pricing is okay, but then again, expensive is relative. So number 2, we can talk about the packaging. This is how the lipstick came. I did not touch it. I've not yet unwrapped the plastic that is on it also. So as you can see, the front, you just have Caroline's logo right there, and then at the bottom it says Pauline Cosmetics. So I like how nice and minimalistic it is. I'm one of those people who are sold by packaging, so I do appreciate companies who take their time to get good packaging. So let's go ahead and open it and see how the actual lipstick looks like. So this is how the lipstick looks on the inside, and I am in love. Like, look at how beautiful that red bottle is. I mean, it looks so nice. So it has her logo on the bottom and also on the side. There it is, and it says Pauline Cosmetics right there on the side. The reflective surface of the lipstick, I apologize, it's making it really difficult for the camera to pick up everything, but I love it. Like, it's a gorgeous lipstick to look at. On the inside, this is how it looks like. So this is a gold color that goes very beautifully with the red, and that is a lipstick shade right there. Number 2, we can talk about ingredients. So the 3 base ingredients for a lipstick are waxes, oils and colors. So that is what basically makes up a lipstick. But it being the 21st century, of course, a lot more stuff is added in order to make the lipstick a bit better quality. But then, you know, companies sometimes they tend to add in stuff that's not so good for you, and I don't be the kind of person who recommends a lipstick that is not so good for you health-wise. So personally, there are 2 main things that I check for. Number 1, I check for parabens. So parabens are chemicals that they're basically preservatives. Yeah, they're preservative chemicals, but the thing with these chemicals is that they mimic estrogen. So basically they just cause havoc to your hormones, and also they are linked to skin cancer, breast cancer and sperm count. So you definitely do not want parabens. And the lipstick, if you look at the box, the back right there lists ingredients. So I have checked for parabens and there are definitely no parabens in this lipstick. Number 2, what I normally check for, I checked for formaldehyde. And an interesting fact is that formaldehyde was actually my research polymer last semester in school, and I can definitely tell you, you do not want formaldehyde in your lipstick. So basically what happens is a company won't just throw formaldehyde directly in a product. What happens is they use two ingredients that when they react they release formaldehyde. So the reason that you do not want formaldehyde in your products is that they are carcinogenic, meaning they cause cancer. They're also allergens and they cause skin sensitivity. So I'll put a list of ingredients that you want to check for to avoid having formaldehyde in your products, because like I said, it won't just directly say formaldehyde on the box. It has to be two ingredients, they react and then they produce formaldehyde. So I have also checked for those ingredients, and yeah, so far so good. So now moving on to the ingredients that will not kill you. If you want long-lasting lipsticks, then you generally have to look for lipsticks that contain silica or silicone copolymers or polymers. And the reason that you want this specific ingredient is that it's hygroscopic, meaning that it attracts and absorbs moisture. I am incredibly happy that I am using my degree with something that I love. So the working principle of this ingredient is that when you apply the lipstick, then it traps the moisture in your lips, and also it doesn't let any more moisture come into your lips. So when you find like an extremely drying lipstick, then they have just OD'd on the silica or silicone polymers or copolymers. So the way to check if your lipstick contains this, it's usually a very lengthy name with seal somewhere in the middle. So I have checked for that ingredient in the lipstick, and it does contain one that is very lengthy, and I'll put it right here on the screen and not even attempt to pronounce this copolymer, because yeah, that's a really long name. So another ingredient is mica, and what mica does is it gives you that shiny pearly look. Yeah, basically that's what it does, and this contains mica. So I am expecting shininess from the mica. I'm also expecting it to last a decent amount of time because of the silica, and I'm not expecting the color, the nude color, to remain on my lips. You see how sometimes when you remove a lipstick and your lips remain stained? So that happens if especially it has the red 28, red 22 and orange 5. So when I remove this, I don't expect my lips to get stained, which is kind of obvious considering it's a nude shade. So now for the part that I think everyone was waiting for, the wear test. So from Instagram, they claim that the lipstick is supposed to be perfect for every shade. So what I'm expecting putting this on is no lip liner. So I expect to be able to wear this nude shade without having to add on any lip liner. So I'm going to start off by wiping any product I might have on my lips, and then we put it on. So it applies really smoothly. So the lipstick is on, and it's currently 4:49 p.m. just for reference. And looking at my mirror here, I think it is beautiful. I do not feel any urge to reach for my lip liner to outline my lips. I love it. I love the shade. There's like some, I don't know if it's purple undertones, but I really like this shade. It reminds me of Coffee Buzz by Maybelline. That is exactly what this feels like, and it's also very comfortable. My lips are not dried out. It's also not too glossy. Like I was saying, I feel like they got that silicone percentage just right, because my lips are not exactly matte, but at the same time they're not glossy either. So it's like a really perfect in between. I love it. The next thing that we're going to test for is transfer. So I'm just going to kiss the back of my lip, my hand I mean. So as you can see, empty, and look, the transfer is very little. Actually didn't expect that. For how comfortable it wears, I expected a lot more transfer, but there is definitely some transfer there, you can see, like right there and at the top as well, but it hasn't really moved on my lips. Actually, what I want to do next is check the transfer on a glass of water, so I'm just going to get a glass of water and come back. Okay, so I have my glass of water here. As you can see, it's clean on every side, and I'm just going to drink this water because I'm actually thirsty. Where is it? Okay, so here is where I drank from, and you can hardly see it. Like, okay, there's a small lip print, like you can definitely tell where exactly my lips were, but the lipstick has not moved. Like, it's not moved from my lips, but you can tell where the lip print is. Sort of how if you have like lip balm and you press your lip along, on the glass, that is what it looks like. But it doesn't really look like the pigment itself is out, which is so weird. It feels like it's the oil print that is on the glass. I don't know if you can see it. It's very light over here. Looking at my mirror, the lipstick is still intact. So finally we can go to the product claims. So I got the product claims from their Instagram page and wrote them down. So we're just going to compare versus what the product actually gave us. So number one, a luxurious velvety feel, leaving the lips feeling comfortable. So I can definitely attest that so far my lips are feeling very comfortable. You even forget that you have the lipstick on. Number two, beautifully designed and packaged. Definitely I feel like whipping this lipstick out, it would definitely make someone turn and be like, oh, what lipstick is that? So I like this red packaging, and it also says perfect color selection. Well, you're missing like a pink shade, and you're also missing like a deep purple shade. So I say that maybe that perfect color selection part is relative. It depends on what your preference shades really are. Number three, it lasts 8 hours. So like I said, I put the lipstick on, I think it was at 4:45 or around there. So that means I just played myself and I need to come back at midnight and show you guys how the lipstick has performed. Number four, it works with every skin tone. The shade of this purple is, the shade of this nude, especially with like the subtle purple undertones, I feel like it definitely would. I actually feel like it might work better for girls with deeper skin tones. That's when this nude might be able to really pop and come out. But I'm happy with it. Like, personally, with it being on my lips, I love it. I'm not complaining about the shade color. Yeah, so I guess that is it for the claims, and I will see you guys at midnight to see how the lipstick wears.
8 hours later.
Okay, so here we are up close. You can see my stash so clearly now, but as you can see, the lipstick is only like here. And also because I have some darker parts around my lips, so my lips are normally darker here and also here, so there it has started to fade as well. So yeah, that is what we have. So I am going to keep wearing it, and on days where I eat more carefully, I will update you on how long it lasted. But personally, as long as it's not overdoing it, I don't mind reapplying my lipstick, you know, like once through the day. I don't mind, as long as it's not embarrassing. And also, it reminds me, we should test what happens when you try to fix the lipstick, because you know how sometimes you try and fix a lipstick and then it just goes into your crack lines and it looks crazy. So let me just try and put another coat over it to see how it's going to look like. So I'm not too sure if the camera is going to pick this up, but especially like here on the inner part of my lip, after reapplying, a lot of the lipstick accumulated there, and in person it really doesn't look that pretty. So maybe if you're reapplying, I would suggest you just wipe everything off and apply a fresh coat. Last thing I want to do is check how it performs when you add a gloss over it, because this is something that I personally tend to do a lot, especially these days. So I'm just going to put a bit, not too much. Like that. And now that I'm using is Fenty Glow by Fenty Beauty, and yeah, it does look alright. Oh yeah, a lot of it is on my teeth though. Okay, so final thoughts. I actually really like the lipstick. I'm not going to lie, I I love it. So like I said, it's actually going to go inside my handbag together with my Revlon ones, that they can be my to-go-to everyday shades. Especially love how it looks with the gloss over it. But of course, now if you add the gloss, then the lifespan will not be as long. If you do like really matte lipsticks, I don't think you will like this though. Personally, I prefer something a bit more comfortable to wear. That is why I am drawn to such lipsticks, and also why I am actually switching back from liquid lipsticks to such traditional lippers, because they're a bit more moisturizing for my lips. So that is it for this week's video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and if you're new to this channel, please subscribe down below for new videos every Mondays and Thursdays. Always remember to work hard and have good intentions. Until next time, bye guys.